What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. There we go. How are y'all doing? So we are in the midst of fighting. Killing some things, chilling a little bit. We got a few things done. We got some adepts. We got some
behind you. There might be a third coming too.
Yeah. Oh. Well. Yeah. All right. Couldn't. Too slow, not enough power. I feel like they're not pressing their buttons very hard because Curran has full power.
Shoot, puppies. Shoot, shoot.
This is the origin server. Yep, that's this one. Yeah, that was not wonderful. Battle chant. This is kind of neat though. Like this one gives me stuff, and then this one also gives the group a lower chance. But then it also gives me another chance. So the haste and the pretty good, actually. Alright. Nice. Whiz hit 50. Quite an accomplishment, honestly.
Yeah, that's a super big deal.
Mm-hmm. Nice reset. Oh, the last second too. Interesting. Yeah, that would have done a lot of damage. That necrotic whatever, that slow casting spell, I think hits like a fucking truck. Of course, you know, it gives you ample time to fix it. What's my haste skill? That's weird. getting debuff? That's weird. I don't have any debuffs, but I'm getting like -11 haste. Okay, now I'm back to normal. Origin, yep. Is that a boring joke or? I mean, if you don't like it, don't watch. So like, I enjoy playing it. Not fun. It is slower than usual, yeah.
When you play Apex, do you also stream that too?
Yeah. Mostly.
Do you have viewers, like certain viewers that'll only watch you when you're on Apex, and then others that are EQ2?
Yeah.
Or is it the same crowd for both?
Pretty much. So, a little of all of that. So yes, I do have individual viewers that only watch me on certain games. Like, there's lots of people who only watch me on EverQuest 2. And if I play anything else, they just don't show up. But like, there are a few that will watch me no matter what I'm playing. So like, if I go to a different game, they're just logging on to see me play. Which, I mean, I've been the same way too. Like, there's some so like specifically, this happened with, what's her name? It wasn't Liz XP. It was, I can't think of her name right now. She's like this redhead, cute girl, plays video games. She does some games that I'm just like, it's not really that fun to watch. Like, I'm glad you're having fun with it, but, I'll catch you on this next one, you know. But but you know, like Liz XP, like I just like watching her play games. Like it doesn't really matter what she's playing. It's just very inquisitive and interesting to watch. So she did used to be a teacher, so that might be why. A little
Oh yeah, that plays a big part.
Yeah, engaging.
Simplifying things, breaking it down.
So I made some really good chicken sandwiches yesterday. They were nice. Good. Also, the time I play. So like if I stream, got one guy that he's like other side of the planet, so he watches me like if I stream early in the morning or super late at night. It is interesting though, I have, from my time in Kuwait, I actually ended up getting a whole lot of viewers from India. So, I actually have a lot of people from India watching. Nice. This is... Oh god. Okay. Somehow my controller shift or something got stuck down. Yeah, this is...
You're on a controller?
No, my control button on my keyboard. I noticed it on this game a lot. Sometimes it just gets stuck, and like you have to press it again because the game's registering that you're pressing it, and then it's like just gotten completely stuck that way. But yeah, this Purin is our only real DPS. We have 3 utilities, so and me and you don't do a whole lot of DPS.
Nope.
So, yeah, this is... I mean, it'll work. It's fine. We can go by one and kill everything, but... Yeah. It's not gonna be fast. That is true. Alright. That'll do. Somebody on chat said, is this Origin? And I said, yeah, and they're like, Snorigin. Okay. Then don't watch. Like, yes, it's not fast. Whatever.
If you want fast, go watch some Modern Warfare or whatever.
Apex, yeah, Apex Legends.
Apex.
Yeah, we watch Timmy on Apex. That dude's cracked out of his mind all the time. And he's chill as fuck too, which is wild. Like, he's just like super respectful and chill Asian guy that just has reflexes like a god. Ridiculous. Timmy did a 50-hour stream, like 52-hour stream. Like basically ranking up to the top rank in Apex. It was crazy. Like eventually, he was doing it for so long, eventually people started helping him out. Like everybody knew he was doing it, so like when they saw him, they would just like you know, which people were giving him kills eventually because like he'd been up for so damn long.
Can't imagine playing something like that long. Like maybe a couple matches, but then I would start to get angry.
Yeah, well, the thing is that he's just ridiculously good. So like he's always the winner. The question was just how much was he winning? That's how big was the win was the only question. Like it's not like he lost at all. Which, like, me and my friends, like, we're kind of to the point where, I mean, you know, of course we drop them and get completely wiped sometimes, but, like, we're kind of to the point where we win, or we at least get to, like, top 5 almost every game. Like, we can go in, and if we see another team, if we're, you know, if we're not completely jumped or in a bad position or, you know, whatever, then, you know, we're generally going to come out on top. Within reason, but like, and some, especially now that they've kind of fixed a little bit, there was a point at which, you know, it was easier to see who was not cheating versus who was cheating. Because there were just so many people that were cheating. And then they you know, got a whole bunch of like more people on the anti-cheat team and like the security team and banned like a ton of people. And it's so funny, like when they do something that actually works on the anti-cheating thing, you super notice it because like everybody that you run into is just awful. And like you're just like, holy shit, like okay, so this is the real level of play, you know. And then you meet somebody that's been struggling with no cheats the entire time. You're just fucking demon. So you're like, oh shit, okay, my bad. You're a real player, my bad. I don't know though. I do wish Princess would learn how to play mouse and keyboard because she does all right with controller, but not all the time. There are certain limitations that she's dealing with on controller. She's not like super technical. She's not gonna figure it out on her own. Oh, but they did get engaged.
That's great.
Yeah, her and Walter, Sage and Walter are now engaged.
Did they meet in Apex?
They did not. No. They actually met. They're both EMS. They're both AMTs, like EMT but advanced. They met at work, so they're and then they she was dating another EMT that and then that, you know, that broke off or whatever, and then they got together, and then but he introduced her to Apex, and she kept it going, and then got Walter on Apex because she liked playing it, you know. So but she got Walter on Apex, and then I randomly was like, you know, just doing groups, whatever, and then I randomly met them. You know, they were cool. They invited me to another group, and then we've just been friends for years now. I went and when I was in Kuwait recently, I went and hung out with them, and you know, they're like they're getting married in December, so I'm gonna go be at their wedding and stuff. And lots of
Where you met them in Kuwait? You said?
No, I when I was in Kuwait, I actually went and met them in person. Like I went to Pennsylvania and met them in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we hung out. And chill. But yeah, no, I met them on Apex. They're super cool. Definitely the your mom level sense of humor. Just your mom jokes all the time, kind of thing. Talking to a friend. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's wonderful, man. I'm so glad that. And because like you know, they've been together, I don't know, years now. So it was you know, it was a question like, you know, all right, you know, when's he gonna do it? Is he going to do it? You know, that kind of thing. So I'm glad he went ahead and worked that out, because I'm sure she was stressing. Because you get to like 4 or 5 years and you're like, are we gonna do this or not? Like, you know, we've been together a little bit, you know. I think they've only been like 4 years or something like that, 3 or 4. But yeah, it's like eventually you're like, after 2, that's when to start to think about it. I think, because I figure after 2 years living with somebody, you kind of get them. You kind of know who they are. You know, all those facades and things, they fall away. And you're waking up to the real person, because like everybody can fake for a while, but yeah. Oh yeah, perfect, yeah. Okay. That's just a special way of pulling.
Calculated.
Yeah, calculated. Yeah, it's 3.5. Well, congratulations to you as well. I don't know when that was, but nice. Yeah, they've been alright. They're also a super cool, like, set of friends too. They've been wonderful. Really super nice. It's not really feeding me power that fast. I am out of drink. What the fuck? I wonder. You, got any drink I could get?
I got level 20 drinks.
Yeah, even one would be good.
Yeah.
Apparently, I forgot. Nice. All right. That'll help. Kind of surprised though for
Yeah.
this many utility, we're actually kind of just doing all right. Yeah, that negative absolution would have wiped us right there. That's a rough ass
Power
spell.
is an issue though.
I just realized this is over here. There we go. We do have an Illy and a troop, so one thing we do have is in power combat regen, or in combat power regen.
Wait on mana for a sec. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
That's actually not a bad idea. I'll be right back. Play this game, launch. Yeah, absolutely. Me too, actually. I had a different account back then. I had my brother's account, but yeah, it's been playing for a long time. Be right back. All right. Need a haircut. Looking a little scruff.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I took the moment as well. So I talked with, actually, I'll hold the button down for this. I talked with Angeliano today. Actually, about a few things. For one, cats were driving me fucking insane. So added a little forum entry to say, can we get a button or a checkbox or whatever to completely block like all of the other people's pets sounds on the UI, because holy crap, that shit's fucking annoying. So that'll do that. But the other thing was that so I work hey, oh, thank you very much. Awesome, Twitch charity, appreciate that. Yeah, so little emergency, nice. I have completely blanked on what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. So I work with a company that we do like engravings and stuff, and we've been looking for new customers. And I talked to her, and I was like, "Hey, you know, you guys have a merch store. What if we worked out a deal where we did like custom, like to order like engravings and stuff, like high quality stuff?" And then she got in with Jen, and Jen's like, "I'm interested. Send me the information." So it's like, okay. So
very cool.
Yeah, sent her all the information. Just like, holy shit! Like, could we actually start making stuff for EverQuest 2? That's dope. Appreciate that, Reckless Fury, for the $5 donation to Shelter Dogs for Veterans. Very good cause.
What are some examples of what you would engrave?
Actually, okay, so like the coolest thing I think we did, one of our guys did last night, and basically it was, so they took some leather, right, and then they did like did up like an AI image. He's been like working on these prompts or whatever with ChatGPT, and he worked up like an AI image, and it was this like awesome like just like, you know, kind of cut out image of the like a fantasy world or whatever, and then he put down like a mouse pad amount of space or like leather, and did the engravings on that, which it looks so good. It looks amazing. But we also we've also done we started out with like ammo cans, because the original business was selling military surplus. So we had all these extra ammo cans because Derek had bought like a whole lot of ammo cans, and then they weren't selling very well, so they got like an engraving machine, and they started like engraving a whole bunch of things on them. We sold them some to the local businesses and whatnot. But you know, like they're not. Not everybody needs one, and they're not going to go out. You know, they're not going to go fast or anything. Actually, I'm going to see if the. I'm going to see if this ranger wants to join.
Please, yes.
Doesn't really fix the issue.
Oh.
But yeah, that's going to be awesome if we can get some stuff going on there. And that would, I think that would significantly fix any financial problems that was having. If we get a, you know, a solid customer like that. Because we've got small customers and stuff like that, but it's not even really enough to, you know, we got enough to buy supplies, but you know, it's not enough to like start paying paychecks with. But yeah, I'm super excited to see the results of how this month has gone. I did actually. I probably will. I've been meaning to look and see, you know, like try to do the math on my own, see like how much do I make, you know, what is my percentage that I get, how much do the ad revenue go for, you know, all that kind of stuff. See if I can get some numbers on that.
Is there any way for you to come up with like a ballpark before you know for sure?
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to figure out, but I don't know. I don't really have anything to base it off of. Because, like, I wasn't really doing anything, because it's got, like, 3 months worth of numbers that I wasn't really doing anything with the channel. I wasn't even streaming, and it made about $18, you know. So I don't even have, like, a baseline of, like, okay, this is, you know, I'm monetized, I'm streaming, you know, many hours a day. I have no idea what that looks like. So it'll be exciting, and it's only 8 more days, so till I know. Yeah. Now, if their ad revenue is nice, you know, if it's good, then that's a different story. I'll be on here every day. Like if it's enough that with the occasional sub or donation or whatever it is, it becomes a feasible amount to use, then that's good. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be making. I'm just looking to pay the bills. I'm not going to be making. Which luckily I don't even have to pay rent, so it's literally just bills. So the number could be much lower than usual for a while. But with YouTube, that's the interesting thing about YouTube is that it, like some of these are, like I see some of these people and they're they're doing, I don't know, 5 streams a month and they're like, I made $100. It's like, or they're doing like, they did like 2 shorts, a video, and a stream or 2. And very, like an hour or 2 stream, and it's like, I made $100. It's like, I'm doing,
I don't know,
way more than that. Like, I'm doing hours and hours and days and all that kind of stuff.
we're gonna get a second one here.
Okay.
Weren't moving.
Well, luckily, the things that weren't
Dodge
moving,
him.
yeah,
Yes.
the things that weren't moving were the pets, and they don't pull aggro.
Good.
But yeah, I figure once that happens, like the only thing I need to do is just hang on for a little while. Once that happens, it's all good. Once YouTube gets in the mix, because YouTube does actually pay for ad revenue. Like they do pretty well on ad revenue. Twitch is not known for it. Oh hell.
Oh shit. My fault.
Nah, I backed into him. Oh, that's weird. Oh no, I am okay. Colder. Okay, well. Wait, why am I here? What the hell? Oh yeah, this lady's funny. Yeah, let me walk away and come back. Oh yeah. If you don't know what she's saying, it's just like da 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 her. Oh my god.
Greetings.
Koji's. Yeah, so the ranger found a group. I'll see what I can see if I can look for somebody else. Forever young. Ooh, 26 warlock. 27. Apparently he leveled as he was putting out the advertisement. It's like 26, next line 27 warlock.
Still works for us, right?
He got a group though, so oh well. Yeah, that would have been warlock would have been great. Especially 27, he's not that far. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Look, I got the, oh, here we go, 50 Fest 2024 bottle. And I've got the 50 Fest 2024 book that I write all my ideas and stuff down in. And, yeah, oh, by the way, and to everybody watching, okay, I meant to look this up before. So, the game day, whatever the game day for, what do you call it? Extra Life event, I will be getting codes to give away free stuff in the game. So I'll be getting codes from Daybreak, or well, not Daybreak, Darkball. Daybreak.
It's great.
Daybreak doesn't. They don't care about me. They don't give a shit about me. Extra Life. $20.24. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what day it is. Okay, honoring the... Oh, that's... Yeah, that's not it. Okay, Extra Life Game Day, November 4th, 5th, 12th, and 31st. Oh, sorry, no. Extra Life Game Day is November 2nd. Ooh, would have gotten that one wrong. The 4th is when they tally everything up. The 5th is when they'll turn group bonuses on. The 12th is when the group bonuses will turn off. And the 31st is the last day to donate to receive individual incentives. Okay. So that's kind of neat. You got, like, the whole time. And then you can, even after the event, you can get the individual stuff, which they have like a crown and a cloak if you do like $1,000. Actually, where's the, let me turn the other thing on. There we go. So yeah, you got so for, but this is for the live servers on Origins. If we make $15,000, we get 1% bonus adventure and trade skill experience, and that will start the 4th or 5th or something like that. Okay, yeah, the 5th of November. So basically like a month from now. So we got a month to raise some money. $15,000, not just my charity with the Antisart Gaming Group, but like the whole charity with everybody, all the other groups and stuff. And I think some people have already raised like a few $1,000s already, so we're definitely in there. And it's pretty much everybody across everything, and then not just Origins, you know, like we all donate together. If we and last year it was something crazy. It was like really good. If we, so the $125,000 is the peak for the bonus adventure experience and trade skill experience at 15%. 150,000 is just that with 2% increased rare drop chance. And 175,000 is the exact same thing. Which there is 175,000 amount that is for live, and that's 300 bonus experience, 50% increased rare drop chance, double currency rewards, double loot drop rewards, and 25% chance to drop an additional rare on top of the normal drops. So yeah. So the individual incentives are the $5 is an Extra Life Bounty 1, title, childhood hero. $10 is childhood savior title. And allow use of the character one-time minor potion of allied advancement on Origin's equivalent potion. $25 is the childhood mentor, and allowed usage of the character one-time greater potion of allied advancement on and Origins is the equivalent. $50 is childhood benefactor. You get the mercenary Mama Curie, and that's interesting. And then on time-like servers and Origins, Merc can be converted into an appearance pet. And then $100 is the title role model, and then you get the halo of the benefactor. And then you got the Mama Curie there, and then the halo. And then the $250 is the familiar, the sonar pup. $500 is the one set of all listed individual donation incentives. I guess you get another one. Oh, I see. Donate 305, you receive 3 keys. Okay, listed of incentives. Yeah. And then 1,000 is the extra life cloak of the benefactor, which is actually a pretty cool cloak. But yeah. So there's actually lots of stuff in there.
There's a ton in there. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. That's big stuff.
That's all charity, right?
Yes, and so the charity goes to Children's Miracle Network, who they're working with this year, and it's all done through the Extra Life event, or the Extra Life charity, which is huge. Works with video games, and they picked like a charity to work with, and this year they've gone with the Children's Miracle Network. So they do a different one. They had I think it was last year or the year before that. It was like this other specific hospital that was in California, near where they were, and then this one's a little bit more broad. It's just the whole Children's Miracle Network, which I think they did that last year, and I think that actually kind of worked out better because it was like, it's nice to donate to a hospital in California, but when it's something that gives to everybody everywhere, then that's kind of like, I think people were more apt to donate, and they donated like more than they had ever done. And actually, I did a lot of stuff last year. I didn't actually get any. I need a skeleton arm. I keep getting legs. I actually didn't get any of the codes or anything, incentives to give out, but we just did a whole lot of advertising for it, and yeah, we donated, like, we got the most donations we had ever done last year. That, however, however much they had gathered beforehand doing, because they've done it multiple years. But it is kind of cool. This year it's gonna be great. Oh my god! Every time, I swear, Princess. Every time we get in a group, she's like, "You wanna play?" If you had said something an hour ago, I'm already in a group.
Troll behind you.
Come on. Oh, God. So this is, I had a conversation earlier with somebody in the guild, and we were talking about they were like, I've played this game for 20 years and I never have the sound on. It's like, how do you never have the sound on? Are you just, like, how do you see, or, you know, how do you know when there's an ad, or how do you know, and they're like, I see them, and it's like, okay, but, like, you could hear them, too, you know, like, it's like you're cutting off half of your senses, so, that you use in the game, you know, to, I don't know, do whatever you're doing.
I knew a lot of people in Warcraft that play with no sound. Like they'll raid with all their sound off.
I don't get
Kind of
it.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it. Fucking. Okay, so I have a Sliver of Essence Apprentice 1, I have a Sliver of Essence Apprentice Adept 1, and I have a Sliver of Essence Master 1. And they all have to have different slots because they haven't put those together for some reason. But yeah, it was the whole reason we were talking about it, and the only reason it matters is they were like, just turn your sound off so you don't hear the cats, because the cats have been driving me nuts. And I'm like, no, like, I want my sound on, and I should not have to turn it off because people won't put their fucking cats away. And then there was this one person that just, you know, like, the cat was driving me nuts, and I was like, please, for the love of God, put the cat away. And they're like, oh, I don't play with any sound. I didn't even know they made noise. And I'm like, yes, they do. Like, everyone is
all the time
losing their fucking mind because the cats are so damn loud. What do you mean you don't like? Do you not listen in general? I mean, some people don't. You know, I actually turn general off now just because I get involved in conversations that, while I am qualified to be in those conversations, I just don't need to have. Because people will go off on the, you know, on a tangent and just say the wildest shit. Like, somebody said, modern MMOs don't use, like, cloud-based stuff, and I'm like, that's a fucking lie. Of course they use cloud-based. Absolutely do. I've worked on modern MMOs, and they were like, and it was funny because I was like, how many games are you credited with? And they're like, just Lord of the Rings Online. Alright, well, I guess honestly anything seems modern to Lord of the Rings Online, so okay. Because they were like, well, World of Warcraft's got very modern technology. I was like, no, the fuck it doesn't. Like, no, it doesn't. It's a very big powerhouse of an MMO, I'll give you that, and they can afford to have their own infrastructure and instances and things like that. I was like, any modern MMO that isn't like a crazy beast, the keyword modern is not going to be using their own, you know, servers and stuff like that. You can't afford it. It's crazy. And also you got to keep up with that infrastructure. You got to rebuild. Now everything's going cloud-based. And it's not like, you know, the cloud is literally just logically put together hardware things in a warehouse, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I've been doing IT for 13 fucking years. Like, yeah. I got 8 video games under my name in the credits. Like, I've done a few things. Yeah. I actually did get a very interesting perspective when I was at Bethesda, because instead of working in one section, working on one product, I actually worked with all of the products in every one of the games. So I even did a little bit of work with, like, Fallout and 4 and Skyrim. You know, it was just the, you know, keeping up with the message of the day and stuff like that, and updating that, but, you know. It counts.
Anything counts.
Yeah.
Your hand was in it.
Yeah.
You're part of it.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, everybody, you know, you think if you're not out in the game, you're like, oh, if you didn't directly, you know, work on the game.
Create the assets. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And then what level of asset generation is part of the game, you know? Oh, if you didn't, you know, if you weren't creating stories and quests and stuff like that, then you weren't.
You weren't Todd Howard. You didn't do anything.
And Todd Howard didn't do anything. I can promise you. He didn't do shit. He just sat up there and they brought him stuff and he's like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Todd Howard, literally Todd Howard is there to be the figurehead for all the games, which is good and bad in the way. Because, like, he does, there were, let's see, how many Bethesda studios were there? Oh, my nose is killing me. There were, okay, BGS-A, BGS-D, BGS-W, BGS, Bethesda.net, which is where I worked. Well, in the building with Bethesda.net. I was Bethesda knock. And I guess ZeniMax Online Studios counts as like a BGS kind of thing because it is a Bethesda product. It was just ZOS. ZeniMax was the parent company before Microsoft bought them, but it was, you know, it was Elder Scrolls Online, so it was a Bethesda title. So they would do all the stuff for Bethesda titles and stuff. But so any one of those companies, but they also had Arcane. And then they also had, oh hell, what did I take off my bar? Oh, it's just the I hate when that happens. You just, like, it's my ranged attack. But yeah, so we had all that, and then, like, BGSA actually did, they were actually Roundhouse Studios, and they got renamed BGS Austin, and then they made Fallout 76 a disaster, and then, you know, and then eventually fixed it, but they actually got shut down, which, you know, honestly, if I was Microsoft, I probably would have done the same.
76 is gone?
No, 76 is still there, but they just, they shut down BGSA because they didn't... Jesus. But, they didn't need the studio to run it. They've got, they just, probably, honestly, took it under, their own wing and then made their own thing because they needed to save it. Because, you know, you come in, you go, okay, where are the weak links in here? And then, oh, BGS didn't do a very good job making or launching this game. All right, well, we're gonna take over that, figure out what we need to do, probably pull this into a different studio and have them run it, and somebody that we know is gonna do it right. Oh my God!
Got one on your left.
Okay. Yeah, I need to lock down this bottom bar here. This is ridiculous. I usually have my icons draggable, but apparently I'm dragging them off the bar a lot now. So let's fix that. But yeah, so then, but you had Arcane Montreal. You know, you had id Studios that makes Doom. You had a few other studios that something else with an A, I can't remember. And then a few other studios that were working on other projects. Some of them got canned. Of course, you know, Fallout. I want to say Fallout 5. I made the project for. Obviously not called Fallout 5. I don't know. You know, it's they're all called. I know pretty sure platinum was Starfield. And I definitely put, yeah, because I put the vertical slice on the Starfield. Yeah. But anyway. But yeah, it's the thing is that we were using AWS for almost everything. And one of the biggest problems that we had was the and Fallout 76, for all its fault, is a modern MMO. It is modern. It is an MMO. You may not have liked it, but it's, you know, or how it turned out. But it is a modern MMO. EverQuest 2, and they were talking about this was brought on by like the housing, like why housing sometimes takes so long to spin up. And it's like, yeah, it's an instance zone, which is essentially what cloud technology is, but it's just done locally. You know, it's you have a server, and it installs a zone on the server and says this is the zone, and then like when we were trying to get the other Blackbird to show up, and it was taking a long time, even though we had 21. That's because, you know, sometimes the server is running a little slow. And you know, it has to trigger the okay, you should start up a new server because instancing. But AWS is exactly that technology that's been around. Instancing has been around for years and years and years. AWS is just a version that this trauma is actually hurting me.
I can't cleanse it.
Oh, fun. I can't either. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, cloud-based stuff is just instancing using somebody else's like infrastructure. So it was brilliant. Like once it got that they started using it for everything, because it's like, yeah, absolutely, you know, the technology already exists. All we have to do is just allow access from the outside and make it a service. Software as a service, infrastructure as actually it's IaaS instead of SaaS. So infrastructure as a service instead of software as a service. Not that it's very interesting, but, you know, I've been doing IT for 13 years, so it's interesting to me. I got my degree.
Always changing.
Yeah, got my degree in cybersecurity, so all of that stuff. Which, the one thing I've realized about a degree is that it doesn't fucking matter. It has, I mean, I think Elon's got the right about it. It's like, it has no bearing on how good a person is at their job. I don't think I'm any better or know anything more than I did before. The only thing I can definitely say, calculus, I learned in college. And, so that's, you know, that's a plus. And then, European history, where they added in what the Muslims did. That was apparently, I didn't even know that was a thing until I did like a social studies type class that was in college, and then we had a book that actually was like, and then, you know, the Muslims came in, killed everybody unless they converted, and then and then eventually they, you know, they eased up on their restrictions in certain places, and then they, you know, they said, oh, well, you can, you know, you can be Jewish, you can be Christian if you want to, just pay. And then they eased up a little bit more, and then they went in and did the whole thing again, and they killed everybody in another place, and then eventually they eased up more, a little bit more, whatnot. They've been doing the same thing. When I was in Iraq, they did the exact same thing. They came through, they killed everybody who didn't agree with them, and then they and this jihad thing has been going. And obviously, these are the extremists, not the your fucking neighbor. These are just the Islamic extremists over the years, but they followed the same playbook over the years. So, your neighbor is not the one doing all this. Just to be clear, I don't want anybody going fucking crazy on their neighbor. But but yeah, over the years, there's a certain playbook they followed, and they've stuck to it. But that was interesting. And then calculus was interesting. Actually, calculus was not interesting. Calculus was very hard. I will say I beat calculus. I got a 92 in the class. I don't think I learned calculus, but I beat it. I won and I graduated. I think I could do probability with a finite set. That's probably about the only thing I remember. And I still have to look up where you put everything on the sum calculation. I never figured out how to do probability on an infinite set. And it's probably right there. Like, it's probably just one little thing that I have to do. But it was like a different calculation than finite set. Like I said, I don't really remember, but it is what it is.
We've hired 2 PhDs since I've been with this company, and they've both turned out to be disasters.
Yep. Yeah. Problem is, when you get a PhD, you think you're smart.
Couldn't get either of them to do any work.
Ooh. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They don't want to do anything.
Of course they don't. They have a PhD. Yo! Agility.
Wow.
That's nice. Cloth armor, though.
Yeah.
So
I have more wisdom on mine.
Yeah. That one's definitely scout. Just read on it. Yeah.
How do you roll for this? What do you do here?
I just greeted. If I get it, I'll put it on the broker. I'm not gonna use it.
You won!
I won? Wow.
Gee, that's a lot of money. Or it should be.
Wow, I rolled a 99. Wow. Interesting.
All that calculus you learned in college.
Yeah, right. The probability of a finite set. Actually, that is exactly the probability of a finite set. See, if it was an infinite set, I would have been fucked. But besides that, I haven't used either one of those. Either one of those knowledge points. I got accused of almost every one of my classes. The teacher either gave me a message or directly accused me of plagiarism. Just because of how I write papers and stuff. And I didn't really understand it until one time the teacher had everybody put their papers out for others to grade. And holy shit, do people write like they fucking talk.
That's funny.
Yeah. I don't write like I talk. I do speak fairly eloquently when I want to, but I don't. I write a lot better than I talk.
Oh, that's cute.
What?
All that poison at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fucking dying here. So, my latest annoyance is that the arrows are sold on the broker in 100 stacks. You can only fit them in 99 stacks in your quiver. Ta-da! Really fucking annoying.
Buy 99 of them.
Exactly, but then you gotta think about it. The guy who's selling them has a whole bunch of stacks of one. Because the thing about how it works, like when you put it on the broker, it'll still be the one in there. So you'll have to take them all out, combine them, and then relist them. Super annoying. Which I have a woodworker, so I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah. While I did write papers about things that I wasn't directly familiar with, it was a lot of like, give your opinion. Okay. Well, I can, you know, I read about it and now I have an opinion. Well, you know, so. But it's not that I learned anything new, really. I just, I was given basically a topic. And then I gave my opinion on it, which is really strange, though, that that's how college works. But I did find that, especially because I did it online, almost all of it, I did find that nobody was giving their opinion. Nobody was pushing an agenda. Honestly, most of them, at least on the online one, they just wanted you to turn in their papers. That was like the extent. They're just like, please do shit on time. Like, they weren't worried about any of the. And that dude's a straight troll. But I think he's another tank or something. But hey. All right, we're gonna do the boss. Jesus Christ! Bing bong, bing bang bong, beep. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Why is it putting us here?
Well met.
So the same thing. I was like, why am I here at the Coldwind respawn? Ooh, 20%.
Hello.
Let's see, what's one of those Saturday Night Live things? What's one of those Saturday Night Live things where she's like, discuss? I'm like, oh, fuck. I wanna be forever young. Yeah, what though? What if I just die? Will it give me the option? Got me the bridge keep. That works. Well, I went in the valley, got murdered by the skeletons, and it took me to bridge keep, so that works-ish. So,
Convenient.
yeah. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. What is going on, chat? What are y'all up to dizzle?
You want a Shadow Knight or no?
Fuck no.
Okay, just asking.
No. Unless I have no other option, I generally do not play well with other tanks.
Makes two of us.
Yeah.
We'll take a 24 Necro though all day.
Yeah. Is there a 24 Necro?
I got him.
Cool. Awesome. Where is this 24 Necro? When do I guess it's 25 I can get her thing. There we go. Temper, temper. What was that person's name?
Ebwyn. EBWYN.
Member of another group. Good stuff. The Illuminati. Is it just me, or should they put it Illuminati? Like with a Y, and it like AUGH TY. I feel like the Illuminati Guild should have named themselves like Illuminati.
Yes.
Yeah, like it was right there. It was like, yeah. Then you're a little less serious. little less.
A little more fun. I'd probably
Yeah.
join that.
Yeah. Exactly.
26 Troob.
Ugh. What do we got in the guild?
Salutations.
Checking.
Zerker. I mean, not a Zerker. That's me. Yeah, just like 2 healers around our level. What the fuck? And then Steelforge is 32.
He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I sent him an adept yesterday, or this morning, I guess.
Would probably be around there somewhere if we kept playing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'd be 50 now if I continued along with my Guardian, but it was not fun. The Guardian, specifically. Like, Zerker's fine. Guardian was not fun. Like, Zerker has a lot of neat things that it can do. Specifically, you know, like melee increases and things like that, and buffs the group's DPS and stuff like that. Guardian, I think it adds extra health and a little bit of mitigation to the. But like even like little things, like my ability that generates threat on the Guardian, it just generates threat. On the Zerker, it generates threats and does damage to the target, which is huge, you know? So every time I get hit, I'm doing damage, plus threat. You just hold aggro way more with that. That's a ridiculous, like, oversight, but, you know, it has been fixed. Well, it hasn't really been fixed over the years. Guardians are still lackluster, even on live. What is that? 23 Necromancer. That'll do.
He just kind of showed up, didn't he?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, there's an LFG tag. 23, that'll work. Like, yeah, it's wild, like, how many, I'm sure people are like, I never get groups, and it's like, did you advertise on LFG? No. Well, then how the fuck are we supposed to know? Either LFG channel or the LFG / LFG. One of those two. Otherwise, I have no idea you exist, and I have to do like a, you know. Actually, I wonder.
Are you gonna make a last name for your Twitch name?
Oh, I just figured something out. Type /who space all space LFG, and it tells you everybody who's LFG. Who's got the LFG tag on. That's actually really handy. Oh, for the last name? Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Look at that. That's a cool trick.
And then you can do space number, and then you can get a range of like you can either do one number and get a specific level, or you can get you can do 2 numbers and get a range in between those numbers instead of just literally everybody. So like if you're looking for you know, like a 24 to 30, like we would be here.
I did who all 20 to 30.
Yeah. Well, that's
See the Shadow Knight, the Paladin, and the 30 Defiler.
Yeah. Yep.
That's awesome.
We would have found that that Necro on there too. Yeah, I didn't know that worked until a second ago. I was like, wait, what? Because you can find everybody in a guild, but it has to be specific. You can't just boot. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to EQ2. Yeah, and guilds and stuff like that. Yeah. The lazy lion's den. Yeah, who all? Yeah, weaponsmith and like things like that. But you have to do it specifically. It's not very good at boolean. Because if you do like who all weapon, it'll look for everybody who's got weapon in their name and not weaponsmiths. So like if you do specific words, then it'll find that. Yeah, I knew you could do that. I didn't know. I didn't know specifically the LFG. That's pretty handy though. Because I use who all the time, but
Gaming? Does gaming have an E in it?
it does not. But gaming is not allowed. Like the real spelling is not allowed.
Oh.
Yep. Which I do also need to talk to Angela.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I have no idea, but it's a disallowed word. Ow, my foot. I do need to talk to Angeliana about that. Okay. I have to misspell this. And look stupid. But I can put my last name as Antistar Gaming, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But the word just gaming, no. This is gaming like you know, like you're hunting game. That's, yeah. Not really, but it sounds good. Yeah. So what is the lazy lion's den? What is that? Are you the lazy lion? Shout out to whatever the lazy lion's den is. Represent yourself. Better be good at something.
No shit. She doesn't cook? What is that about?
There's actually a lot of women these days that just don't.
That doesn't mesh with me.
I tell you what, though, if she makes
You're not just gonna sit around and do nothing.
well, that's the thing. She probably also has like a six-figure job if she just came in and he's playing video games.
True. Yeah.
If you're making the most money, I'll cook. That's fine. Whatever it takes to sit around and play video games.
Oh, they chose jobs.
Yeah, I'm down. And I have no power. Man, that fucking trauma hurts. Yep. You got this. Maybe. I'm just so I'm just thinking about the oh, what's it called? So like no, silly, I'm the den. It's in the name. Oh, okay, so you're in the den. Gotcha. A lot of cooked women and women who don't cook. Nice. They're stoners. They're actually baked. Come on now. I'm just thinking about like the meme where it's like somebody's like there's got a girl like crying playing the flute. And it's like when you're the bard in your group and your group's just getting fucking slaughtered. And you're just like...
It's like the guys that played the music while the Titanic sank.
Right, yeah. It's just... everyone's dying around you. And that was...
playing.
Yeah, hey, I mean, at that point, fuck it. You're gonna die. Might as well go down doing your thing. But that was fairly heroic or whatever. But I'm just imagining like you got the. Is that? Oh, that is Doom Squall. I was just talking about him. But yeah. But yeah, just imagining like you know, you got like fucking Star-Lord or whatever doing his dance off kind of bard thing. Like everyone's just falling dead around him. Oh man, that like picture in my mind is just super funny. That mental picture that conjures up is just hilarious. Good shit. Okay, so what about the LFG?
The orange one's still the best XP?
No,
or
not
the
even...
yellows and whites be
No,
better?
Blues, man.
Yeah, where can we smash out some blues?
Giants.
Well met.
Antonica? Yeah, I think Kvasir doesn't quite matter to them. But yeah, like Colder is probably even with the Giants. I think they get up to, yeah, they get up to like 26, so.
Your blood calls to me.
You jumped off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the giants are, yeah, actually, if you take it back to Coldwind, it'll probably take you in the right area. I kind of jumped off without really thinking about it. I'll be nice and actually tell the people that I didn't pick up that we're full. Alright. Dark magic is there, Calder is there, you were there.
Was.
Are you flying or are you walking?
I'm flying.
Okay. Got it. Then once you get through the pass, I'm right before, I'm right past the bridge, so you can just, once you pass the giants there. Now. Yep. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Giants are gonna be good. I do not have the giant language. That's right. I got the giant language on anti-kanji. And started the axe that I don't need on him. No, you know, it's cooler. That's what it was. I was thinking, I was like, isn't colder like Dragon Ball Z or something? Cooler. Frieza and Cooler. Which, kind of dumb names, to be honest. But it is what it is. I think it probably sounded a lot more cool. Pardon the pun. You're welcome. Yeah, because these guys are actually, these guys are yellow as well, on some parts. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Yep, a lot more DPS than that. Why do you like? That's weird. Disappeared up to an area we can't even get to. Huh. Alright. We are definitely looking for straight numbers. Kills. We can also do the moles. They're a little bit easier to handle once we all got giant language. Definitely giants what I'm going for on that one, because giants are in kind of do everything by what am I going to see in actually what's the experience on these? So it's getting about 0.5. I didn't even look. Well, I guess that one doesn't count either, because that one's light. That one's a nothing. This one would count. We'll see what the experience is too, because on the skeletons about this thing I was getting about 0.5 or so. 4.5. So that should be 86 if it's the same. 86.5. Nice. Yeah, we kind of went skeletons a little early. I was hoping we could gain levels a little faster than we were, but it did not seem like that was happening.
It's just hard to do it without having good damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and some of the groups that I was in, perfect. You know, like we'd be knocking it out. What is 71? Something has happened.
Yeah, the last few nights we were doing pretty good.
Yeah, it really depends. Like, also I noticed that like we're missing something. I think it's probably like a really good kanji or something like that. Because there were times when my like I wouldn't even have to do anything, and my mitigation was like 80%. And right now, with my ability on, it's 71 for the absorption, and right now it's 64.3 without the ability on. It's pretty not great. Cavassier. Good old Cavassier. I think it's liquor. I don't think it's wine. Some sort of liquor.
Not water.
It is not water, no. Definitely French. Because Cavassier is probably, or Cavassier is probably how you would say it in English. Unless that's really what he meant, he just happened to spell Cavassier. Which, I mean, also, come on, French. That's an R. These are going down pretty good. Definitely not a whole lot of worry about the extras either. Not a whole lot of wandering done by giants. And there, if there is, you'll see it coming. Ooh, got all three. And it's not the end of the world. That's nice. That's pretty good. We can hang on a little bit. Okay, that's good. Get on the ground. Trying to use one of my things and can't do that. Hey, mini ding. What yeah, that's pretty good. So this is a 26. Is this 0.5 or 0.6? 0.6 would be really neat. 1.6. Nice. The 26s I'm getting 0.6 out of. That's nice.
Look at that gaggle in that crater. Holy shit.
Yeah. They're, I have memories of healing this with my Templar. And we were fighting it, we were all out of power, and we had just enough, like, we were just strong enough that we weren't dying, and we were just strong enough that we were healing, we were 2 healers on it. We were healing through it, and we were getting enough heals to stay there, but we could not move, because if we moved, we would die. And the DPS, I think we had a scout, some sort of scout, and then, but yeah, it was like, it was very tense. We were,
Is that on Origins?
No, this was 2004 when the game came out. But yeah, it made that much of an impression on me that I still remember it to this day. Because we were fighting for our friggin' lives in there. And then we finally got enough of a break that we could move up the hill before one of them spawned. And that kind of allowed us to kind of inch our way out of the fight. But yeah, I think we were, I don't know, I think we were in the same fight for like half an hour. It was not fast. And it was not, things were a lot different back then. Nothing was fast at all. Like, it was, like, even now is way faster than it was. And also, the levels were different. Like, you started, like, I would have started out as a fighter, and then I would have had 2 other things that I would get to, you know. You'd be a fighter, and then you would be something else, and then something else, and then you would be your class. Like, then I would be, I would choose Berserker or Guardian. But yeah, there were a lot of different things that were different back then. Holy shit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I got this one that's on them. Back to the giant, knock down, that's not stay on this one.
Uh-oh.
Ah. Yeah. Ah. Wow, an evac. Will do. That one's funny. Well, hey, tell you what, you're not damaged anymore. Yeah. Oh my god. Why do I keep pushing the space bar while I'm flying? Who all betch? Betch. Ah, nice. Why was that blanked out? That's interesting.
Lots of kanjis.
Yeah, kanjis are pretty... After 20, they're pretty good. So I'm at the front of the...
We got evac to the docks. We're riding north to the tower to fly down.
Yeah. Mighty Griffin. Ah, Majestic. I was gonna say, what are the chances that Blood Talon's up? Oh, my back. Oh, my back. My back. You guys are so prude. I don't even know what he's talking about. Just gonna leave it there. What is this? How brave of Warner Bros. Leaving the comment section open. Funny prank, Warner Bros. You can release the real teaser now. A Minecraft sorry, what? Hold on, there's a Minecraft movie? Let's, pause. Let's open this up in YouTube.
Right this way!
No, what? Wait, why is...
What the hell?
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
I'll be there eventually. I was flying there, I hit spacebar, fell off, and died.
Word.
Step right this way.
That looks
Nice to get a level
awful.
today.
That looks awful. Awful, awful. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw the trailer as well, and I was cringing the whole time.
Yeah, Jason Momoa looks fat as fuck, and it looks like they just made him dress up in like the woke outfit.
Yeah.
Let's make you
I-
gay!
I wouldn't take that role. Like, if somebody even pitched the script to me, I'd be like, no. How desperate do you need? How desperate for money are you?
It's going to be one of the movies of all time.
And what's with Jack Black? He only acts in, like, cringy stuff like that.
Yeah. They probably put him in to, like, I don't know.
Some things just shouldn't be a movie. You don't need to make a Minecraft movie.
Yeah, like Minecraft just isn't like it isn't even a game. Like it's
not.
No, it is a sandbox.
There's no story to it. There's no.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah. They had to add in the bosses later. Like it is one of the games of all time. Not the greatest. It is just one of the games of all time. You're not here, are you?
No.
Okay. I think we'll probably live. But yeah, Minecraft is definitely one of the games of all time. Like the dude buddy said. Yeah. Like, okay, so I played Minecraft one time with my ex-girlfriend, and she was like new to video games and stuff. And it was cute, you know. She went around like setting up flowers and stuff around the house. It was cute. But like that was it. Like that was all we did. Like we messed around on it for like a week or two, and then we were done. Yeah. Straight up training wheels game. It was whatever. But yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, so my buddy sent me that, and then the next thing he sent was a screenshot of how brave of Warner Brothers to leave the comments section open. And then the next one said, funny prank, Warner Bros. You can release the real trailer now. That's so bad.
And why have live action people?
Oh, I know, right?
And like all the mobs look like they have carpet costumes on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sure little like 5 and 6-year-olds will like it though.
that's like not even the player base of Minecraft. Like they don't
Not
play
really,
it anymore. It's fucking 30-year-old people, like dudes, like that.
I still dabble every once in a while. I enjoy like doing auto farms and all the technical shit that you can do with it.
30-year-old dudes, like.
Yep. It's nostalgic. It really is. I
Yeah.
get in there, I'm like, oh, this music's great.
Yeah, it's like watching SpongeBob again for the people who grew up with SpongeBob or Rugrats or something. Like, it's there. I'm not watching it on the daily basis. I'm not keeping up with it. I'm not binging it. But if it happens to be on, I'll watch an episode. It's nostalgic. Or Scooby.
When my son first got his laptop, that's what he wanted to play, so him and we played on server together for a little bit.
There you go.
Now he's graduated to like big boy stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
He's
it
up
is.
there playing Arma Reforger and killing people all day long.
Arma. Yeah, that's intense.
It is.
You know, Arma is made by the Army. Wild. It's actually a video game made by the Army to pretty much support the Army.
He flies helicopters and drops people off and does crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's
Way
pretty
better
dope.
than I am.
I think, honestly, I think PlanetSide 2 missed a major thing. Basically having, giving you the option to despawn, remove the need for a lot of vehicles and stuff, and sped up the redeployment of, and it's called redeploy, sped up the redeployment. Now, if you forced people to, you know, because it's a community game, you know, so like there are no NPCs on PlanetSide 2 and that kind of stuff. If you force people to, well, not out in the world, but if you force people to pick their friends up and fly them to other places, or just pick up strangers, fly them to the next battle zone, that creates a role, you know? If you have that in a game, you create the boundaries at which you can play the game, because people will exploit the you know, the closest, fastest, cheapest option in the game. And if you can, you know, if you're in a battlefield and you can just kill yourself and then respawn somewhere else, they're gonna do that. Especially if there's no, you know, which then basically just has you redeploy hopping everywhere. So like Battlefield or whatever, you, like if there's a fight happening on the other side of the map, you have to run there, you know, otherwise, or just die and then, you know, ruin your KD, and then maybe you can spawn somewhere else, maybe. Of course, the other thing about PlanetSide 2 is that you have most soldiers have a 12-second life expectancy for ground troops, so yeah, you're gonna die anyway. You ever played PlanetSide 2?
No.
Oh, so good. It was on the same launcher as EverQuest 2 because when Sony had it.
I knew it was SOE.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
when I found out about it, it was towards the end. I might have hopped in once.
It's actually still going on. PlanetSide 2.
I thought they closed it down.
PlanetSide 1.
Oh shit.
PlanetSide 2 is still going on. Very strong, and actually has revived. They brought in actually one of the largest content creators, and he's the production lead, or like the creative lead on the game now. So yeah. Yeah, and he's name's Rel. He made it better. He brought it back from the brink of death. And actually there, you know, it's growing now. They had a few missteps. They were trying to work-in systems that just kind of didn't work, and people that what I was talking about with you know, people exploiting the easiest, fastest option. So like they'd have you know, like an operation that you'd have to do, and then they would have make a base, defend the base, and it was supposed to be make the base near one of the bases, defend the base, you know, and support that. What people would do is they would get the core, which was required. They'd go to the very edge of the map, hide somewhere, and put the core down, and then that would be it. And then it would be basically like just everybody trying to run around the edge of the map trying to find the core. So they changed, you know, and they wouldn't find it, so they, you know, the group that had it would win. But they changed how that worked, and they made like base building way more common and not one of the requirements for like you could just build a base, like you didn't need the core or anything like that. So they made it not one of the requirements for winning, and it's so much better now. It's so nice. But the actually, so like from PlanetSide 1, there was a guy named Sundance, and Sundance, he and I fought in I don't know, so many battles. He always had my back. He was in my outfit when I was on PlanetSide 1. You know, so many bridge battles, that kind of stuff. So, you know, so I'm on... I get back on PlanetSide 1 before it shuts down, and I'm holding a fucking bridge, you know? I'm on this bridge or whatever, and then somebody, you know, comes and shoots me in the back, and I'm like, fuck, I'm dead, you know, I'm done. And then they stop. I'm like, what the hell? So, like, I turn around, and they're dead, and Sundance comes running through the, like, I haven't been on in, you know, months and months and months, and then Sundance just, you know, runs in through the door. He had come in the bunker system, killed them as they were trying to kill me, saved my ass, and he and I just had, like, a fucking, like, we held that fucking bridge hard as shit, just straight up infantry. Like, I have so many good memories of PlanetSide and PlanetSide 2. And, what's her name? Livid Raccoon. She is on PlanetSide 2. On the... I think she's on the West Coast server or something like that. But, she would, it was funny because, like, I'd be out in the middle of battle or whatever, and she'd just somehow find me. Like, there's not really a way you can find somebody like that, but she would always find me, and then she'd just be like in a dune buggy and just come up behind me and fucking like blare the horn and shit. It's just like, how do you keep doing this? Like, I'm impressed. Like, nice, sweet. Oh, I'm missing a skill. What am I missing? Hell yeah. I now have rescue.
Rescue good. Like rescue.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where it needs to go. That's probably fine.
Did Alt 1 for mine.
Yeah, I have mine completely set up differently. Like, control, 1 and 2 are my dots. Control, 3 is just a damage thing. Control 4 and 5 are my, stun, interrupt things. Damage dealing things, and then knee break is just a damage dealing thing, but it's also used for, HOs, so I don't wanna use it up. I want to have it ready, so I'm not like using it constantly. And then, but I have, and then my 1, 2, and 3 are my taunts. So that would make sense where to put it, but I don't want to accidentally use it. Now normally E would be my taunt button, but I usually have encounter taunts and then rescues like way down the list, you know, or not encounter taunts, but like AOE taunts. But we don't have those just yet. Ooh, giant ear. Nice. Which actually, now that I think about it, I might actually... No, I don't have the giant book. I need to go over to the... Yeah, I don't have the giant book. So that's, I'm like, what, 40% ahead of you?
I am 71.
Oh, okay. Well, I did have some deaths, so... There you go. Actually, you know, that kind of works out, because I die so much that, like, you know, I get a little bit ahead, and then I'm just gonna go back. Such is life of a tank. Always dying. Alright, so yeah, this is... I can pull this, but I have to body pull. And then they teleport and do crazy fucking shit because they're poorly done up. Yeah, they just made them bigger and didn't think of any of the logistics behind it, and they've never fixed them. Because, you know, once you have a live service game, you just support that. And 90% of your workday is fixing shit that nobody sees that's broken. And, you know, every now and then you get, like this week they didn't have any patch notes, so I didn't do a news. They probably did stuff. They probably did stuff all week. But it had nothing to do with... It was probably internal systems modification and stuff like that. It had nothing to do with anything outward facing, so there's no patch notes to give. Doesn't mean they didn't do anything. Because there was... if we reported everything that we did at Bethesda, most of it would... like only when it was player facing, which we did. I think maybe we would have reported 10 things in a year, maybe. And then everything else was literally a problem because they kept because they were selling to Microsoft. They kept like trying to drive the price down of everything, so they dropped all the stats on AWS. We found eventually that we could just fix things if we raised up the amount of resources that they had, and suddenly they'd pop back to life. Because they had greedily said, "Oh, we'll just lower all the resources on everything, and that'll save money." Like, yeah, sure. And then everything breaks, and then we have terrible fucking problems. And it takes us a year to realize, oh, they've been screwing up the problem, and then re-screwing up the problems because they kept lowering the stuff down again. There was a lot of things with Bethesda just fucking annoying. I loved it. It was a great experience, and it was definitely a defining moment in my life. Damn.
Sounds like there was always something going on there.
There was. Yeah, and especially we were, like, you know, we might not mess with other teams, or not mess with them, but we might not work or talk with other teams for you know, months or whatever. And then suddenly a problem would come up that was their problem. But since I was in the mix of everything, every problem was my problem. Yeah, this is a ring event. They teleport everywhere as they're running up. Beautiful dichotomy of game programming and functionality. And by that, I'm being completely facetious. Horribly coded. You want some giant meat?
Giant meat. Huge meat right there.
Fucking huge, yeah. Be funny if you could cook with it.
Make a sandwich with it.
Yeah, giant meat sandwich. No, they do not. Woodworkers make ones. Meat wand.
Is that a Twitch comment?
No, but I put it in the guild chat. They were talking about wands or whatever. Of like, they're saying, oh, weaponsmiths make them. And I was like, no, woodworkers make wands. And they're like, oh, it's a different wand. I was like, is it a giant meat wand? And now they're trying to make some gay joke out of it.
Gnarly meat? Oh, giant eat meat from your wife's boyfriend. I don't have a wife. Boyfriend? Aha. Damn, you really want me to be gay? You really want me to be gay, don't you? That's funny.
Yeah.
He's trying super hard.
He is, yeah. Man.
Maybe he's got to twist your arm just a little bit more.
Yeah. I usually don't go straight for the gay jokes. Now the giant meat jokes.
Giant meat jokes are best.
Fucking fair game right there. That is the first stop. Is the giant meat jokes. Mostly because I had them in my inventory. Steel's got my back. It's a lot easier to tank these. 62.1. Not a big change though on that front. But I am down to 68.7 when I put on my ability, so yeah, that is a little lower. A couple of percent. Princess wants you to play Apex. She's funny.
What is the ring event?
There's a name at the end.
We do that?
We started it.
Nice pull.
Good one every now and then. Every now and then. Pull something out of my ass. When the aggro radius isn't like ridiculously massive, I can actually finesse a pull. They always pull that joke on me whenever I was on the East Coast, so I'm using it every chance I get.
You have to.
This girl. Belting is off. Forever young, I wanna be forever young.
Casimir's AFK now too.
Sweet. Well, the good news is that we can finish this quest, and the guy to turn it into is like right over there by those rocks. Casimir? Nope. Cavassier. 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 I wanna be forever. 24:30. Let's see, we got Gore Lord, the Barbarian Paladin,
Oh no.
and a Defiler.
Kill it. We're not gonna wipe on this, are we? He's resisting. Gotta be fucking joking.
Well then.
Hello.
I think it's Thunder Mist will take you over that bridge we were on. Or near it. Yep. And then I pulled. So I'm gonna run this off. Naughty with the silent G. I like that. Gennady. Oh, that would have been good too. Illuminati, but with a silent G. That would have been excellent. Mm-hmm. 'Cause 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 'c Yeah, that's not even good. Crazy part is I'm not sure there's even like gear that I could put on before 30 that would help. There's not a whole lot of gear out there. Like maybe if I went killed some names in Stormhold at this point, I might be able to find something that's higher tier. But I feel like it's easier just to burn out 5 more levels and then get Fey Iron stuff. Look at that. Look at that beautiful watercolor right there. Yummy. The water is straight yellow. We're over here. We crossed. You can come back. Actually, Stiletto. We should kill Stiletto. Centaurs, I don't want to pull them. There we go. Needing on that. Nice. Though, like, they're about, like, 9 or 10 gold, so, I mean, getting one is not very difficult, even if you don't kill it. Stiletto to get it.
You can sell those?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not no trade.
What do you get at the end of it?
The monostone. Which is so good that everybody comes back to do Stiletto, to do that quest. Even when they've hit 50 and they come back and they do it again. Basically one of those things that literally everybody needs. That's the, you know the room you pulled us into? That's the quest. One of the quests that's in there. That's probably another thing we should do is work on HQs, because that's like a chunk of experience when you finish one.
Yeah, the boots one.
Yeah. Well, even that one's kind of small, but like, the other ones are a lot more straightforward. Like, the higher level you get, the more straightforward they are. Like even the monostone's a little fucking out there, but like, like Fumbi's Stolen Goods it's all in the same zone. You just have to hang around, kill things and get an update, and then kill stuff to get a boss to spawn, then kill things so that you can get another boss to spawn, and then you're done. Like, they are way more straight up, straightforward. Now the Stein of Mogok is a little that was a little out there, especially if you're a Keynote person, because you have to go all the way to Freeport and talk to a guy in the East Freeport bar every time you have to do an update. So, kind of a pain in the ass if you're a Keynote player. But if you go do the... oh yeah, that's true. I have not done that. She's so persistent. She's just inviting me over and over again. Princess, you're a fucking nutcase. I love it. She lives up to her name, Princess. Walter treats her as such, and she has gotten used to that. I have not done the, I didn't do the armor quest. I need to do that. God damn, that's close. I do need to do the armor quest. I've kind of just been pushing forward. You know, somebody brought it up. We could do the armor quest. I've kind of just been pushing through. But that's probably not a bad idea. To backtrack a little and just run through those back to back. Just get an armor quest group. Yeah. That's a rough situation. I need to interrupt the abilities, but I don't have the mana, and I need to use my health to get the mana. Oh, auto consume wasn't on. But I don't have the health to do it in the fight, and yeah. Need a scout that actually knows how to interrupt. That would be great. My totems ran out. Are yours on?
They're on, yep.
Okay. Always forget that, because like it'll be like, yeah, I turned them on. Oh, the stack ran out. That's why. She's a mess. There we go. Interrupt that shit. Alright, we'll wait on... Jesus Christ. Well, just come on up here then, huh? Teleport up the hill. There we go. Probably the biggest thing we could do to help the health issue is actually hit the interrupts, because these like imprecation and all these other things, they fucking hurt. What enough to do. Yeah, there we go.
I have no power.
Gotcha. I'll wait, I guess.
Power is a problem. It's consistently a problem.
Yeah. Wisdom. More and more wisdom.
At 138.
More and more wisdom.
Yeah.
Do that.
Magic needs help.
Go. Yeah, it stops a whole lot of shit that's happening whenever you interrupt the abilities. I was doing it on my Guardian a whole bunch, but I've kind of just fallen off. But yeah, it's huge the difference it makes. I think it was a little bit more streamlined on the Guardian, I have to say. Wow. There was a wizard named Gennady, but he said he was going to log over and then never heard from him.
Naughty of him.
Yep. Probably got on the character selection screen and went, I don't wanna. I thought I did, but I don't. 25.
I still need a null brain and a null heart.
Damn. Wizard of Oz. Yeah, see the
I
problem
saw those in
is
Blackborough.
you don't. They don't. It's an automatic thing. So like you have a certain number of things that are automatic. Like the null spirit took forever for me to get. And then you have dropped items, and then that's your last few items. So it requires you to fight them as well as pick up items to get the whole thing done. But yeah, it's yeah, I mean, like, yes, we should be able to do it, but that would assume that I had good DPS, you know, and I had the right players, I had the right everything. People are just not, like, they might be playing the character, they might look like they know what they're doing, but they just don't produce. Like, they don't produce the DPS you would think. Just lots of things. The group you get doesn't mesh very well. Like us right now, we don't have a scout, so we're kind of we're having a problem with that because we need a scout to help me with these interrupts. But then most of the scouts don't do that. They don't even look for interrupt opportunities. They just only do damage. I only do damage. I do, you know, I kill, kill, kill. Pew, pew, pew. That's all they see. So, and the thing is if they would do the interrupts, they would, they'd be doing a lot more damage, or we'd be taking a lot less damage. You know, it's the little thing. It's crazy when somebody plays their class really well. It just goes so smoothly and you don't think about it. So how have the heals been in the last little while?
Better on these.
Yeah, because I'm interrupting.
Well, that and they're not orange.
That, but like some of them are. But I'm even when they are, whatever. It's the like imprecation and greater curse and all that stuff. All of that adds up. Beat the shit out of you. And it's like, I was telling the chat, it's like, it's something you don't even notice, like, boom, right there. Could have been interrupted, he would have healed a little less. And if you don't have enough DPS, that bomb that'll wipe the group, because he'll just get just enough health, and then he'll cast it again.
He's casting Assault. That was Assault there.
Yeah, that one can't be interrupted though. Even by knockdown. Tried that. So Assault.
How do you tell what's interruptible and what's not?
Try to interrupt it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. These will be fast. Like Sickening Circle, that's also one. Things that are, like Sickening Circle is a Shadow Knight AoE, Assault is a Guardian AoE. Or Warrior AoE.
Got my 30.
Nice. Looks like I shared that a little late for some people, so I think maybe they have like 4 or 5 left to go. She's still inviting me over.
You can switch whenever. I'll just go to sleep. You want to play that?
I will in a little bit. I was gonna do it when the group, because some of the people said they were heading out soon. So I was gonna see if I can get a few things done. Are you how close to the level are you?
95.3.
Oh, I'll definitely hit the level first. That quest will definitely hit it, but we'll get everybody up on it. Unless that's the oh. Yeah, I do know there's about 4 things when the other people accepted it, but do you have that the Knoll parts thing checked? The lore and legend?
Yes.
Okay, so the Knoll lore and legend will make every Knoll you see say it's a quest mob.
Now it says I need a Knoll spirit. That's it.
Okay. Save that. Okay. I'm gonna turn this up.
When you do switch over to Apex, I'll probably I'll tune in and watch you for a little bit.
Sure. Watch me just be terrible. Like
I don't know. You've been saying how great you are. Let's see.
yeah, probably. It depends on the day. Some days we just get fucking destroyed. So I'm gonna
Is there
go.
a time where you feel like players are better on there? Day.
It did feel like after everybody kind of got off work, you just had more people on, so you would have more chances for people to be really good.
Sounds of their yelps echo through the hills.
Oh yeah, Zale the smooth man.
Did not level me.
No?
No, it took me from 99.4 to 99.6.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Wow. This probably will.
Like, there was no XP in that.
Yeah, I think it's just a continuation, so it's not going to be like a completion level of experience.
There it is.
Okay, pal.
Just the name giant.
Yeah. It should be on the other side of the rocks here. Yeah. There he is. Okay, 29 named. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a pre-heal.
Give you another one too.
Timer is set. It's drained all my fucking power. I used two interrupts on that assault, and they did nothing. Warlock. Ah, strength. That's pretty good actually. Then I'm gonna need on that.
Yeah, that's big. Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. Nice. So I got a 3 stamina, 2 strength, and I got 1 stamina, 2 strength. So I think that'll replace that. Okay. All right, everybody. Looks like we are gonna go we're gonna do some.
Thank you
Apex.
for hopping on and tanking for a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, I got an upgrade. I'm down with that. That's so weird too, because like the gloves give you a ward when you get damaged, but like the mitigation's so bad. Like I don't think they're for anybody.
Go on, take a look at the stock. You'll never beat this price in the city, I guarantee it.
Let's just say 5 gold. We'll see if it sells. Alright, so camping now. You can check back on the channel, or if you're on Twitch, you can just keep watching. I will be back streaming Apex in a little bit, so I will see you later. Thank you all for watching. I am Ansuck. This is EverQuest 2, and we'll see you next time.